welcome back to my channel. If you are new to the channel, then hello, welcome. I'm Andrea. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my anti-haul, anti-wish list. So a lot of the time, YouTubers, and me included, will post about like things that I've been loving, like favorite stuff, or like we'll post our wish list or anything like that. If you guys follow me on my blog quite frequently, I will post my wish list for like clothing or shoes, accessories, stuff like that, including beauty as well. But I found myself like scrolling through Instagram and seeing so many like new releases coming out, collaborations coming out and stuff like that. And a lot of it left me being like, not impressed. Not really gonna buy that. I have done a video like this before in the past and it's just been a minute, and like I said, with all these new releases coming out, I just figured why not talk about some things that I don't want to buy or that I'm not going to be buying, see if you guys are going to be buying them or what your thoughts are. And yeah, before you guys head out, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel if you guys like beauty videos and fashion videos with the occasional lifestyle. Make sure you guys are turning on that notification bell button so you guys stay aware every time I post a new video. So let's go ahead and get started with the first product that I will not be buying. I took screenshots on my phone so I can remind you guys. So the first thing that I am not going to be buying, and I'm pretty sure this has already released, is from Pat McGrath Labs, and it is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. And when I looked on the like pictures and stuff, there seems to be a really good wide range of shades for everybody, which is fantastic. I know Pat McGrath is known for amazing quality and stuff like that, but to me, $70, because it's 68. $70, $68 for a foundation seems a little ridiculous. I bite the bullet when I purchased my Dior foundation. No, Dior or YSL? I purchased one of them, and I bought that baby on sale with 20% off. So I cannot imagine spending $70 on one thing. I haven't seen that many reviews on it either. It's probably because it's new still, but I just don't know if $68 is worth it. I am more than happy to spend 30, 40, even 50 on foundation if I've heard nothing but amazing things. But I just feel like there's so many good foundations out there on the market right now that $70 is kind of a little bit too much, a little bit out of my budget, whatever. The next product that I am not going to be purchasing, and there's actually a bunch of products that I'm not going to be purchasing from this brand, and it is no shade to the brand because I hear they have amazing products. I've only tried one or two things from them, but it just didn't appeal to me in any way, shape, or form. This next stuff is from KKW Beauty, and the first thing is the Lips Collection fragrances. So it's the ones that come in like the actual lip containers, like the plastic containers, and there's a nude, a pink, and a red lip. And I think the idea of like that, like lips for the fragrance is super cute. But I have so many fragrances. Like you guys can see right here, I have so many fragrances, and I use fragrances, but a lot of the time for like everyday wear, I will use like body sprays and mists that I get at like Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works and stuff. So I don't use like my fragrances all that often. So for me to, you know, buy an extra fragrance that, you know, I haven't even smelled, I would have to order online, you know what I mean? Because you can't like buy KKW in store. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to go through the hassle of getting all of that. I like the concept of it. I think it's super cute. If I hear tons of amazing like buzz behind how good it smells or anything like that, I might have to check it out, but without smelling it in person, I don't know if I want to take the risk and then just buy it online. You know, if you guys are going to be picking up any one of those perfumes, that's one of the ones that I'm like, I just don't know because I have so many, but it does kind of spike my interest a little bit, but not 100% sure. Like I said, the next thing is also from KKW Beauty, and it is their matte palette. So they're coming out with two matte palettes, like a brownish one and then like a cool toned like smoky one, and then they have a couple lipsticks and like eye pencils and stuff with that. And I have not tried KKW like eyeshadow formulas or like any of their face products and stuff, but to me, just right off the bat when I saw the images of the eyeshadows, it just again didn't spike my interest, just because I have so many eyeshadow palettes. So I have the taupes and the browns and the whites and the like blacks and then the like grays and like all those tones that are in the palette I have somewhere in my collection. Like I said, I haven't tried the formulas. I don't know if they're like amazing, if they're okay or anything like that. So I'm not 100% sure. And I think the like smoke bundle is $155. It's a palette, 3 lip liners, 3 eyeliners, 3 lipsticks, You can just get the lipsticks for $98, which comes with 6, or you can get the eyeliner bundle for $42, which comes with 5 eyeliners. I can't remember if they can sell the single palettes alone. I'm almost positive they would, but just right off the bat, like those kind of prices just didn't really like appeal to me. Like I said, the colors are nice and go-to staples, but I feel like I have them somewhere in my collection. So for me to buy this, you know, for like the same colors I have, it just didn't make any sense. Okay, so next thing, not from KKW Beauty, but from Kylie Cosmetics. I am not gonna be purchasing anything from her 22 collection, the one with the like dollar signs, wrappings, and stuff like that. It looks super cute, but again, I feel like I have a lot of these colors already in my collection. I have heard really good things about her loose powders and like shimmers and stuff, but I have so many highlighters that I actually have to do a declutter on my highlighters to see which ones I'm going to keep or not. I have felt tip liners and eyeliners that I really love, lipsticks. The shades look super cute, but I know I have stuff like that in my collection somewhere. I'm just trying to be a little bit smarter about the things that I purchase. You know, if it's something I really want, we'll definitely go ahead and buy it, but I just feel like the palette, I'm not going to get too much use out of those colors. Lip glosses, I don't really wear that much, and like I said, the lipsticks, I feel like I have somewhere in my collection, along with like the eyeliners and highlighters that come in her little collection. So it looks super cute, and the packaging looks adorable, but it just didn't like really jump out at me as something like I had to have. So I will be passing out on that stuff. So just 3 more things that I am not going to be purchasing, and these next 3 things are actually collaborations that will be coming out. And I will not be purchasing the Morphe Brushes and the Jeffree Star collaboration. I think it's like volume 2 or something like that. I didn't purchase volume 1. I like Jeffree Star Cosmetics and I like Morphe Brushes, but I have so many brushes, as you guys can see here, and I have some over here as well. Have so many brushes. I recently got some new brushes from Sigma as well, and Sigma has been like my ride or die brushes forever. I like Morphe's brushes, but I'm very picky about them. I don't like certain brushes that they carry because they tend to shed a lot more than like my Sigma ones do, or like some of the Elite collection. I feel like I have a lot of these brushes that come in his brush collection as well. And I have the sponges already, and I have the setting spray in the black, as you can see back there. So the only thing I don't have is the eyeshadow palette, and I feel like I have these colors in my collection. So it was just not something that, again, really stood out to me as something I really wanted, needed to have. The packaging is super cute, and like I said, I like Morphe brushes and I like Jeffree Star Cosmetics, but this collection just didn't really do anything for me, so that's why I'm like, pass. The other collaboration I am not going to be purchasing is from Il Maquillaje and Carly Bible. I've only tried Il Maquillaje, I think 1 or 2 products. Yeah, 1 or 2 products. It was an eyeshadow and a lip, and it was fine, but that's all it was. Like for me, it was fine. It was nothing that like really wowed me, nothing that I was like, oh my gosh, I need to buy more of these or anything like that. So I was just kind of like with the lip product and with the eyeshadow. And I think she's coming out with 3 different lip shades. And again, I feel like I have these lip shades somewhere in my collection. I have a red, I have a nude, I have like a mauve tone kind of one. And I love Carly Bible, and I love all of her collaborations that she's come out with so far. But Il Maquillaje was just like to me, and then the colors I feel like I have somewhere else in my collection. I'm just not going to spend my coin on that when I can buy something else that's a little bit more like, yes, I'm so excited for that. And on top of that, not to throw shade, but I have heard from a couple of bloggers and YouTubers that Il Maquillaje is like somewhat shady. I don't know how real that is. Like, I'm not trying to like spread gossip or anything like that, but I've just heard like rumblings about like their PR is weird, or like the way they like handle certain things, like customer service maybe. I've never personally experienced any issues with them. Like I said, trying out some of their products, but that's just like what I have heard through the grapevine. And then the last 2 things that I will not be purchasing are both from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The first is their Luminous Foundation. I don't know if they came out with like a matte version or like a regular foundation. I've been kind of out of the makeup game for a little bit since I was studying for my test and all that, and I hadn't really bought makeup, but I saw that they were coming out with the Luminous Foundation, and the shades look amazing. There are so many shades to pick from, which is fantastic. But number 1, I don't really like luminous foundations. If anything, I like a satin or like a demi matte or semi matte kind of foundation, not a matte foundation, because I tend to have a really oily T-zone, and after a while like the foundation just starts breaking up in here, and then I look like an oil slick. So no luminous foundations for me. The very last thing that I'm not going to be purchasing is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Jackie Aina makeup palette. Now, I love Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows and I love Jackie Aina, but I feel like, again, the shades are something I have in my collection already. And I think Trend Mood actually did like a side-by-side comparison of like the Modern Renaissance palette and the Sultry palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Did like comparing them to the Jackie Aina palette, and a lot of the shades were super similar. I feel like I have those shades in previous Anastasia palettes. I have similar colors somewhere else in my collection, and I love Anastasia Beverly Hills formulas. I may like end up getting the palette and really loving it and then just being like such a hypocrite, but at the moment, although I really do like the palette and those are colors I would use, I feel like those are colors I already have somewhere else in my collection. Those are all the things that I am not going to be purchasing. Like I said, I could be one of those people who would be like, I'm not going to buy that, and then like as soon as it comes out, I'm like right there in line being the first one to buy it. So I will eat my words if I end up buying it, but at the moment, those are the things that I am not going to be purchasing. That is my anti-haul. Leave it down in the comments if you guys are like, what? You're crazy. I'm totally going to be buying this one. Or if you're on the same boat with me and you're like, no girl, that's not going to be a go for me. Leave it down in the comments because I genuinely want to know and I'm genuinely curious. Maybe you can persuade me to buy something that I said I'm not going to buy. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff is going to be left down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes to help you save some money. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I will see you all very